Alright, this is going to be part 7 of the DioField Chronicle.
Lorraine, what's the matter?
Lorraine is unwell. I shall brief us in her place. My scout has sighted a group of Imperial troops heading north, although they do not appear to be an invading force. Nevertheless, the Lord's Council have given us permission to engage and prevent any further advance, if they reach Central Field. If we deploy to Barngor Marshes immediately, we should be able to intercept their front line.
You seem unusually well prepared, Rias. This feels strange. What are you up to?
Yes, what's this all of a sudden?
Indeed. I see what Walter Quinn is getting at. Rias, just what exactly is going on?
Let's talk about this after the battle. Matters that are unclear now will resolve once we engage the enemy.
Very well.
Fine. We'll talk about this later. For now, let's make haste for Barngor Marshes.
The Imperial Army are here, just as Andreas said.
You must have some talent in your unit. Imperial intelligence is not easy to get hold of.
Let's save the chit-chat for later, Shivat. The Imperials have Wyvern riders in their ranks. Only a few, but we must remain vigilant.
Yes, all right.
Very well.
I'll take you down.
Form ranks! Forward! And in position!
Enemy down.
Another one's down.
You have.
All according to plan.
Very well.
Fall into ranks. I will perform a magical ritual.
Yet another foe defeated.
The Empire!
I understand.
Understood.
Form ranks! Forward!
Right away.
I'll take you down.
Long live the Empire!
I'll take you down.
Long live the
Target
Empire!
Go.
And in position! Fire!
Enemy down.
Long live the Empire!
Reinforcements!
They must not enter Central Field. Do not let them pass.
Very well.
I've got it.
Be gone with you.
I'll take you down.
Long
Target
live
eliminated.
the Empire!
Understood. that an attack?
Next time.
Fire the Empire!
I can understand. Very well.
Fall into ranks. I will perform a magical ritual.
Another one down.
I understand.
According to plan.
Right away.
Understood. Push forward.
I'll take you down.
Long
Target
the
eliminated.
Empire!
Understood.
Get enough. Call that an
The
attack.
Empire! And... Position! Fire!
Fall into ranks. I will perform a magical ritual.
Another one down.
The
All according to plan.
More enemies incoming.
They are spreading out. We must maneuver to avoid being attacked from both sides.
You're unusually enthusiastic today, Rias. You'll explain why later on, I suppose.
Assuming we emerge victorious here.
Very well. Then we'd better get this over with quickly.
Very well.
Right away. I understand.
I'll take you down. Target eliminated. Understood. Next time.
Very well.
You just died.
Seize victory!
I understand.
I've got it.
Push forward. Form ranks! Seize victory!
Oh, I can't wait to how you whimper.
I've got it.
Call that an attack? I can understand.
The Empire!
I'll take you down.
And... Position!
Next time.
Fire the
Go.
Empire!
I have achieved a greater grasp of my art. The enemy has been driven out. They put up less of a fight than I expected. We may even be able to take back Dagland if we pursue them now.
No. For now, we return to Central Field.
Oh, why? I was just getting started.
If we continue to press on in our current state, we'll be wiped out,
Why would you say that?
because we would find ourselves surrounded. The Empire on one side, the Duke's army on the other.
The Duke's forces? What are you talking about?
Look at this letter. That is the Duke's seal, is it not? The Duke has been holding secret meetings with the Empire. I found this letter hidden on one of his soldiers.
Damn them! Traitorous scum!
So then, what shall we do now?
Is it not obvious? We must bring the traitor to justice.
I suppose it is the only way for us to survive.
Are you with us, Quinn?
Oh, yes. I have no reason to refuse.
The Blue Foxes deployed to Barngor Marshes and routed a detachment of Imperial troops. Andreas insisted on the deployment, convinced that Duke Hende had secret ties to the Empire. He soon discovers their covert meeting place and finds a letter bearing the Duke's seal. Frederick is enraged at Duke Hende's betrayal and calls for his head, a sentiment Andreas shares. A troubled expression creeps over Iscarion's face as he becomes momentarily lost in his thoughts. While Walterquin seems eerily uninterested, unnervingly quiet, and wholly unaffected. Following a brief discussion, however, the Blue Foxes agree that the Duke is to be executed.
Listen, Lorraine.
Yes, Andreas?
The next battle will seal your fate, one way or another. We destroy the Duke, or the Duke destroys us. You must choose where your loyalties lie.
I am a blue fox.
Good. Thank you, Lorraine. Marita, I need to speak with you about the last mission.
Yes?
You did what was asked of you, including dealing with the Vanguard, but there was a complaint. To quote the other commander, "Your scout barely speaks. I cannot tell what she's thinking. I struggle to know if she understands what I'm saying. I need better communication."
Oh, I'm sorry.
I did not come here to have you apologize. After all, I myself have a similar disposition.
No, you're different. You can communicate with just about anyone. That's why all the blue foxes look up to you, and why you were selected as a leader.
That's enough about me.
So, what is to be my punishment?
I told you, no apologies and no punishments. I'll just find you a different role, that's all.
I am sorry,
Stop that. I will find a suitable role for you, and you will give it your all. All right?
Right.
Andreas, I have a favor to ask.
What is it?
There's a military unit that serves a Southfield nobleman that I would like to have eliminated.
Why?
They were an enemy of my former knightly order, and it seems they carry that enmity to this day.
Your former order being King Rhaegal's Knights?
Correct. Indeed, these mercenaries once attempted to assassinate the king. I had hunted them fruitlessly for years. It turns out they've been operating incognito.
Then you need merely tell the noble who they really are.
Alas, rumors suggest that he too harbors the same hatred of the royal government.
You wish to have him eliminated as well?
No. He's a cunning one. He'll disown his mercenaries as soon as they are defeated.
And if he pleads ignorance, we will have no grounds to execute him.
Indeed. I therefore wish to eliminate only the mercenaries.
I understand. report to the Lord's Council until after it's done. The Duke is not to be warned.
Duke Hende's manor has many a back door, the least guarded of which faces the woods to the west. If you sneak in through there, cross the back courtyard, and go to the top floor... No. Wait. Your best bet to get to the Duke would be to head directly for his master bedroom.
Lorraine, do you truly support our plan?
I do. My mind is made up.
Once the Duke is dead, what becomes of us?
Iska, no longer need we serve as Duke Hende's pet army. We are Knights of the Lord's Council, an independent force. Do not forget that.
The royal government is too fractured to deliver justice. And that is exactly where our services come into play. As long as Lorraine serves as our intermediary, there should be no issue between us and the Lord's Council.
Very well. And you are certain that what we are doing is best for the people of the kingdom?
From how I see it, I believe we are.
Then, in that case, I'm with you all the way. Walter Quinn, what about you?
Oh, I can't wait to get started. I haven't been this excited since we took back Tagaria. Lorraine, coming to watch?
Enough, Quinn. We need to go.
Intruders! Bandits are raiding the manor! Huh? What? You're the Blue Foxes! What are you doing here?
We're up against a different class of enemy here. Makes sense. We are the Duke's Knights, after all.
I know, isn't it wonderful? It's such a relief to know there's someone out there worth fighting.
Enough, you two. We're pressed for time.
Indeed we are. And our first objective is to capture the rear gate. Let's go!
Right away.
I'll take you down. Target eliminated.
To Alatain!
On my way. I'll take you down.
That's an attack! To Alatain!
Understood.
That's an attack! Form ranks! Forward!
I'll take you down.
And... position! Fire!
That's an attack!
Target eliminated.
I understand.
Another one down.
To Alatain!
All according to plan.
On my way.
Ours now. Right away.
I can barely stand.
I'll take you down.
Fall into ranks. I will perform a magical ritual.
Enemy down. To Alatain!
There are knights in the courtyard as well.
Filthy things. They really do spoil the view.
But look, over there.
It seems to be their fortress. They clearly have no appreciation of sentiment.
They'll need more than that to stop us. Those who would oppose Alatain must be crushed! Advance! Very well.
On my way. Got it. On my way. Is that all you have?
And now you will die.
This is bad. I'll take you down.
You dirty my dress. Fall into ranks. I will perform a magical ritual.
Enemy down. To Alatain.
I'll take you down. Next time.
You dirtied my dress. I understand. You got me.
Call that an attack? Be gone with you.
Another one down.
To Alatain.
All according to plan.
Understood.
I can blast to Alatain.
I've got it.
Enemy down. To Alatain.
On my way. Go.
I'll help you.
Don't let it happen again.
Thanks. It was about time.
And position.
Glory. To
Fire.
Alatain.
Fall into ranks. I will perform a
That
magical
was a
ritual.
close one.
Understood.
Understood. It's been secured.
That was the last barrier. We shall be at the house before long.
Good. Then he shall soon have to answer to us.
He's led us a merry dance, hasn't he? It's time for a little payback, I'd say.
That horseman looks to be their commander. Once he falls, the others will follow. Once we find our way into the manor, we advance. Then I shall finish the job myself.
I have no objections to that. You're best suited to it. We shall deal with the others. Understood.
Fall into ranks. I will perform a magical ritual.
Understood.
I've got it.
I'll take you down.
Oh, I can't wait to hug you, Wimble.
And position. Fire.
Another one down.
To Alatain.
All according to plan.
Form ranks! Forward!
On my way.
Glory
no
to
fun.
On my
Alatain.
way.
Another one down.
Understood.
All according to plan.
And
Is that all you have?
position.
I'll take you down.
Fall into ranks. I will perform a magical ritual.
This is bad.
Form ranks! Forward!
Enemy down.
To Alatain.
I'll take you down. Next time. Understood. Target
Glory
in
to
the...
Alatain.
I've got it.
Got it. On my way.
magical ritual.
On my way.
Form ranks! Forward!
Right away.
Push forward.
Got it. Is that all you have? I'll take you down. Target eliminated.
Yet another foe defeated.
I'll take you down.
And... Attention! Fire!
Fall into ranks. I will perform a magical ritual.
Understood. I'll take you down.
Taste my heel. I'll clear a path.
Next time. On my way.
I have achieved a greater grasp of my art.
Having slain his way through the guards, Andreas was finally face to face with Duke William Henday. Putting aside the debt he owed, Andreas informed the Duke that he was a rebel against the state and was to be purged. Yet, rather than fall into Andreas's hands, the Duke took poison, electing death on his own terms. Andreas silently observes the Duke's final moments. Plummeting star. The Blue Foxes present the Lord's Council with evidence linking Duke Henday to the Empire. They also report that he has paid for his treason with his life. The Council denounced the Blue Foxes' unilateral action, but with the factional conflict worsening apace, they are in no position to punish them for it. Duke Henday's death may have spelt the end for his faction, but the broader conflict rages on. Lord Councillor Kimball supports the second-born prince, Victor Shatham, while Lord Councillor Joshua is a staunch backer of the third-born, Starish Shatham. The dispute between their respective factions continues to escalate, becoming violent at times. And then, Rhaegal Shatham breathes his last, and the throne of Alatain lies vacant.
It seems King Rhaegal passed away yesterday.
Yes, I heard. No doubt the scrabble to succeed him will now grow even more caustic and bloody.
Second-born Victor and third-born Staris. What do you know about them?
Prince Victor is aggressive, a man of pride, yet also a suspicious, jealous type. Prince Staris, on the other hand, is an opportunist, keen to avoid conflict when he can. Neither rival the talent of Prince Ivangar, and neither are fit to succeed their father. Most damningly of all, they both lack the mark of the blessed. What would Levi do if he were in our shoes?
You need not ask Riaz. We already know the answer. The mark acts as proof of one's right to rule. And I should know.
Might I bother you for a moment?
Umairda says, Andreas, a faction has called for our services. That was quick. Who made the
Why,
request? Lord Kimball from the faction of Prince Victor the Secondborn. So the man who has given us all manner of grief is at his wit's end, is he?
Of course.
Well, the Archbishop is patronizing Prince Staris's faction after all.
I
Yes,
suppose so.
Lord Kimball is up against a man with many a loyal follower. No wonder he needs our help. The circumstances couldn't be more
What do you
perfect.
mean?
What do you mean? You'll come to understand in time. For the time being, we have a request to fulfill. Of course. Looks like we can finally get up to level 5 now.
I need your help, Andreas. I don't know what to do.
What is it, Rickles?
I heard from someone I know in Northfield. Their village is about to be attacked by monsters, and they're monsters from the frontier too. The locals can't defend it on their own.
Is this your hometown?
No, it's not. But I will go there often, and I know everyone quite well.
What part of Northfield is this?
The northwest, near the frontier.
I doubt that we get there in time, even if we left now.
You mean...
Their only hope is to abandon the village. That would buy us some time.
Right. So there's still hope.
Only if we hurry. Now, go and get ready.
You're dispatching the blue foxes.
We'll be expecting a reward, of course.
Of course.
Uh-oh, I'm in for it now.
You didn't come back to Elm last night, Castavir. What were you up to?
I heard about an establishment in northern Central Field that's famed for its beautiful girls. So I decided to go and see for myself. Our work was done. It was time for some sport.
Was this place in territory once controlled by Count Horace?
You keep tabs on this kind of thing too, eh? Nothing gets past you.
Horace ran a brothel where young women he'd abducted were forced to sell their bodies. I had thought that all such venues had been closed down, now that Duke Hende controls the region.
Some yet remain. Anyway, before you jump to any conclusions, I spoke to the girls there. They're all very poor, and had no other options. Times of strife require sacrifice, they said. And when I heard that, well, I had to act. I set fire to the place and pilfered all its takings. I gave the coin to the girls, helped them escape, and ran like hell.
So you've been creating more trouble for us, I see.
I suppose they might work out that I did it. If that happens, I'll be sure to apologize.
On your head be it.
Let me be clear. I have no regrets. I will never allow damsels to remain in distress.
Be honest. You went there looking for a good time.
But of course, had the girls been agreeable, I would gladly have enjoyed an evening together.
I just...
You got a moment? Oh, can Hey. Yeah. Coming.
Oh.
Break.
What? Please. I can't believe this.
Thank you very much, sir.
Hey.
How about it?
Iselier says, Rias, do you think we should upgrade the dining hall?
What got it?
Hey,
How about...
How about this?
Understood.
A lot of these are just battles and upgrades, and it's not anything interesting dialogue-wise.
How about this?
Not bad.
Oh.
I expected no.
So I guess Duke Hende has some remnants alive. Looks like there's going to be a lot of side battles coming up here.
Fred, what's the meaning of this?
Meaning of what?
You ordered a massive cavalry training ground to be built in the Eastfield grasslands.
That area was meant to be used for testing modern magic from the continent.
Modern magic indeed. The Kingdom of Alatain has its ancient sorcery. We ought to focus on what we do best. And besides, we lack trained cavalry.
Modern magic is a weapon that both the Empire and the Alliance may wield against us. A weapon that is extremely easy to use. It would be unwise not to learn more about it.
Ancient sorcery is more powerful. It won't be outdone by some fad that any fool can use.
Really, Fred?
Worry not, Rias. Alatain shall fight as Alatain does best.
It's a noble thought, but it will see you left behind in this age of progress.
On the contrary, it shall bring about a new kingdom for a new era. You had better steel yourself for the future, Rias.
Listen, Fred.
What?
Never mind.
We have received an order from Lord Councillor Kimball. The Westfield town of Eulden has been overrun with violence and theft. Our task is to restore order. It seems that mercenaries are to blame, many having lost their patrons in the faction conflict.
I have certainly heard tales of mercenaries left bereft by the passing of their noble masters.
I wouldn't be surprised if Archbishop Joshua were fanning the flames behind the scenes.
Will the princes stop at nothing to win the throne?
Regardless, our orders are clear. Quinn, try to keep casualties to a minimum.
I make no promises.
Quinn!
Every last member of Victor's faction will die! Round up the Starish dogs and hang them high!
So much hatred and lawlessness. All because of the succession dispute.
Enough of this. We must be united against the Empire.
United? Very well. We shall all be united. Under Victor!
That's not...
Forget it. There's nothing you can say to change their minds.
I thought the Alliance was bad, but this... I suppose this is what war does to a country.
Enough of the philosophizing. We need to focus on the situation at hand.
I'm off at once.
I'll teach you a lesson! How was that?
Soldiers ready! Fire!
Yes, that looks to be the right position.
Teach you a lesson. How was that?
I understand.
Soldiers ready! Fire!
Oh, they just died.
I'm off at once.
On my way.
Yes, that looks to be the right position.
On my way.
Teach you a lesson. How was that?
I understand.
On my way. I'll take you down.
Here I go. Watch this.
Right away.
I'll take you down.
Teach you a lesson. How was that?
Next time.
Over there. Understood. On my way.
I understand.
Got it. Target eliminated.
Right away.
Capture complete.
On my way.
Over there. Understood.
Yes, that looks to be the right position.
Teach you a lesson. How was that?
On my way.
Soldiers ready! Fire!
On my way.
Did it!
Right away.
Over there. Understood. Capture complete.
Ugh, they just won't listen!
But even if we deal with the situation here, it won't solve the deeper problem.
If only Prince Ivangar were alive.
On my way. Over there. Understood.
On my way.
I'll show you. I'll show you.
On my way.
Next time. I'll take you down.
You're no fun.
Go.
Well, I suppose I'll have to take this.
I'm off at once.
On my way.
Right away.
Teach you a lesson. How was that?
The enemy is stronger than anticipated.
They just died.
Go.
If this continues, the kingdom will crumble. Something must be done. Thank you for agreeing to meet me. What I'm about to tell you must be kept secret, at least until the time is right. Thus far, you have all known me as Frederick Lester. But this is not my real name. I am Levantia Shatham, fourth son of the late Rhaegal Shatham.
He can't be.
Fritz? A prince?
Is this really true, Andreas?
Let him explain.
I have kept quiet all this time because I thought one fewer prince would make life easier.
Does this mean... I had always thought that Prince Levantia had been assassinated when he was a child.
The one who was killed that day was Frederick Leicestershire, a boy of my age from House Leicester.
I don't believe it. How can you prove that this is true?
Look at my arm. This mark only appears on members of the Shatham family. This proves my lineage.
That's the mark of the blessed.
We all bore witness to the destruction that beset Yalden. I cannot abide this carnage any longer. It is time to fulfill my destiny as the true royal heir. Therefore, to right this kingdom's wicked path, I ask you all to lend me your strength.
What? Well, that's my
How can this be?
How
can Fritz from the royal...
That is one creepy
You're
smile.
really a prince?
Please stop that.
You're telling me that Blue Fox's leader is an Aladdin?
I'll have no part in it. I'm leaving. I finally got a glimpse at your true intentions, Rias, and I for one shall not be caught up in it all.
Quinn!
The rest of you might want to consider following my lead. Rias, is this really what you want?
The Blue Foxes succeed in calming the situation in Yulden, but violent conflict continues to rage throughout DioField. Meanwhile, Archbishop Joshua deploys his fiercely loyal Templar Knights to Turnberry Meadows. Lord Kimball's troops march there to meet them, and the two factions confront each other head-on. Elsewhere, the Blue Foxes are called to a meeting where Frederick reveals himself to be Prince Levantia, to the shock of the unit. Unwilling to support Frederick's bid for the throne, Walter Quinn leaves the unit. With the factional battle imminent, the Blue Foxes receive an order to eliminate the Archbishop.
Icarian says, Rias, did you know that Fred was a prince? But yeah, who the hell did they get that order from? Because, the Duke that was commanding them is dead, and they've been operating independently, so kinda ridiculous. They were ordered to go kill the whatever. Maybe by the prince, I guess.
Aye.
Andreas says, we've been friends for years. Fred has no secrets from me. Icarian says, so, I was the only one in the dark. Then what do you say? Do we help him become king? Andreas says, the nation should be ruled by a strong leader. Icarian says, I can see why you would think that, with the way things are right now, but no king can rule forever, no matter how strong. Think about what happened with King Rhaegal, or any Slathime for that matter. Should we just let the nation fall into chaos every time a king dies?
What's that?
Andreas says, that is a larger problem with the system, a problem that has several potential solutions.
I cannot agree.
Icarian says, and I suppose you have one of these solutions, and that making Fred king is a part of it.
Aye.
Andreas says, an essential part, yes.
Sorry.
Icarian says, listen, it's not that I don't believe in you, but we should not depend on one strong leader. We should create a nation that can govern and protect itself. If only all of our citizens thought that way, says Andreas. Icarian says, well, if they don't, we can change their minds. Andreas says, do you really think that you can get through to those bandits who loot and steal while hiding behind the flag of democracy?
I cannot agree.
Icarian says it won't happen overnight, but if we can make small changes, one by one. Andreas says, I admire the trust you put in your fellow man, Icarian, but...
However...
a decision as important as picking who will rule the nation is better left to one wise man than 1,000 fools.
However...
Icarian says it sounds as though you think any king will do, provided they are suitably mighty. In which case, what about General Zephyathan, who killed our prince? If he declared his intent to rule all Attain, you'd...
Enough.
Andreas cuts him off and says, don't be absurd. The next time I see that monster...
Sorry.
Icarian then in turn cuts him off and says, forgive me, I shouldn't have said that. I didn't intend to anger you. Andreas says, I'm not angry. Icarian says, is that so? Ha, then I suppose it's just your patriotic streak coming through. Anyway, I'm glad we had this talk. Yeah, the dogs are being a little... doggerific.
Ugh.
Andreas says, patriotism, eh? And trails off, talking to no one in front of a window. He sat there, naked, stroking his magnificent penis, because he's a homo. Anyhow, Andreas says our next mission will be a battle against the church. I'll go talk to Catherine to see if there's anything we need to be aware of. Yeah, the church molests children. That's all you need to know, buddy. They love it. Like a chicken nugget. Can't stop, won't stop, gotta make the booty drop.
Something feels off lately. Don't you think, Rias?
Off? What do you mean?
The mood among the Blue Foxes. Everyone is so uptight. And I sense a rage under the surface. We've grown bigger, more prestigious. We ought to be better off than before. But for some reason, I'm feeling constantly on edge. Do you get that too?
The circumstances are hardly fit for relaxation, given that we face such formidable foes. Besides, we're a group of fighters. This isn't supposed to be a place of tranquility.
I know that. But back when we were founded, well, it just seemed that everyone was much more laid back and joyful.
Listen, Izzy. Our battles are only going to become more difficult. I thought we could count on you. But if you don't like the way the units...
Don't you dare finish that sentence, Rias. I've been with you from the start, and I have my pride, as a mercenary and as a swordswoman. I'm sticking with you and Fred till the end, until I breathe my last breath. Got it?
And what if you had to pick between us?
Huh?
Nothing. Forget about it. What's the matter, Estalt?
I've come a long way since I first met you. Haven't I, Andreas?
Well... yes, of course. There are few magicers in the unit who could claim to rival you. I had doubts about your mentality when you first joined, but those have since been dispelled.
Exactly.
Why do you ask?
Catherine's always treating me like a child, reminding me to pack my food before setting out, telling me not to go too far out on the front lines. She's so overprotective.
You've known each other a long time, haven't you? If she met you when you were a child, I can see how she might still see you that way.
But now I'm a soldier, and I can protect her.
Ah, I see how it is.
Huh? What do you mean?
Oh, nothing. Ignore me.
Hey, come on, what kind of ideas are you getting? It's not like that. You're barking up the wrong tree.
Don't worry. I won't tell.
You won't? Oh, okay.
What is it, Zerowak?
I was just thinking of the day when you and Fred first came to me. 1 minute you were on my doorstep, famished and bloodied. The next you were declaring your intention to fight as mercenaries.
It was Fred's father, Arlim, who told us to go to you. He said you were old friends. The journey nearly killed us many times over.
Yes, you seemed ready to fall over at any moment. But you had a fire in your eyes.
Fred more than I, to be sure. His family had just been murdered, after all.
Nay, I saw more fire in you.
Really?
Neither rage nor obsession, but a cool, unshakable, unwavering spirit. And it seems to have persisted to this day.
What are you trying to say, Zerowak?
I'm just glad you'll have my back, that's all.
Is that so? Iska, we must prepare to deploy. There are more rioters.
What is their complaint this time?
They claim to be clamoring for democracy, though perhaps that is merely a pretext. According to our scouts, all that is really going on is the usual looting.
More violence without justification, then. Very well. I'll get ready. I just hope you aren't twisting the scouts' words for your own ends.
Go and see for yourself.
I'm sure you'll be proved right. You always are.
It looks like we'll have to fight your old comrades, Catherine.
I cannot object. It was my choice to leave the church, and I do not regret it. The church's ostensible purpose is to provide succor to the people, yet its energies are spent on political bickering. Might the world even be better off without it?
I cannot answer that.
Yes, Beach. Atheism is the only true way. This is the way.
Of course. My apologies. We should focus on the mission.
Yes. There will be ample time to contemplate more abstract matters should we survive.
Would you happen to have a spare moment, Andreas?
There is much to do, but yes. What is it?
My parents have asked me to return home to Northfield. They wish to speak with me. The visit would be fairly short, of course.
What do they want to discuss with you?
My resignation from the Templar Knights, I should imagine. I have not told them yet, but they may have heard rumors. My family has been devoted to the church for generations. They were so proud when I joined the Templars. God's own vanguard, they called it.
Then you can expect to be reprimanded if you return.
They will certainly be upset. But this is the path I have chosen, with much pain. I wish to tell them myself of my decision, even if they will not accept it.
Fine, if you must. But if you do not return, you will be discharged from the unit.
I understand. You needn't worry.
Very well then.
Lord Kimball has requested that we eliminate Archbishop Joshua ahead of their showdown. Lord Kimball is marching from Westfield with 6,000 troops. They will advance upon the Archbishop's encampment in Northfield, where he has a force of 4,500 stationed. Our units have been secretly deployed to Turnberry Meadows, ready to infiltrate Archbishop Joshua's base.
It would appear that Lord Kimball knows how to get the best out of us.
Perhaps so. But to what end? And will aiding him really benefit the nation as a whole?
Yes, the nation would benefit from being rid of turmoil. Therefore, it stands to reason that one side must prevail.
At what point do you plan to reveal your true identity, Frederick? Was your intention not to become king?
For the moment, I am solely focused on the fight at hand. Confusion will only lead to unnecessary casualties.
Very well. Archbishop Joshua's base is over there.
Good. It seems our approach has gone unnoticed.
To arms, everyone. We must eliminate the Archbishop.
I'm at a loss.
And what's more, of all things,
That's why. On my way.
I'll teach you a lesson. How was that?
Soldiers ready! Fire!
I'll take you down.
On my way. En route.
Thought I was just a greybeard, huh?
Got it.
The enemy is stronger than anticipated.
Next time.
Smile upon
Over there. Understood.
Oh, what's this? Yes,
What the?
that looks to be the right position.
Moving into position.
On my way.
Made a
Don't
blunder.
let it
You
happen
saved
again.
my life. I must thank you.
I'll take you down.
Watch this. That should do it.
En route. On my way. Moving into position. En route.
Over there. Understood.
I'm off at once.
Moving into position.
I'll take you down.
The enemy is stronger than anticipated.
En route. On my way.
I'll teach you a lesson. How was that?
Soldiers ready! Fire!
Next time.
God smile upon us.
Take this!
May God smile.
Enemy down. See that?
Yes.
May
Thought I
God
was just a
smile upon us.
greybeard, huh?
On my way.
Anyhow, Joshua says, Catherine, I would never have expected you to stand in my way. Catherine says, ever since I learned the truth about the church, I have felt nothing but regret for what I did in its name. Joshua says, knowledge can be a curse, ignorance is bliss. It would be much simpler for you to follow me, to rejoin the flock.
Absolutely not.
Catherine says, I can't just forget what I've seen. Joshua says, so you intend to resist me then?
Got it.
Moving into position. Take this!
I'll teach you a lesson. How was that?
The enemy is stronger than anticipated. Soldiers ready, fire!
Joshua says, what use are the Templar Knights if you can't even protect me? Lay down your lives, let these sinners know the wrath of God.
May God smile upon us.
I'll take you down.
May God smile
Target
upon us.
I'll take you down.
Here I go. Get ready. Here I go. Get ready.
Be gone with you.
May God smile upon us.
Our enemy has been defeated.
On my way.
That's it. Moving into position.
Here I go. Here I go.
May God smile upon us.
En route. Everyone, hold the line. With me
May
now.
God smile upon us.
The enemy is stronger than anticipated.
Moving into position.
May God smile upon us.
It seems Staris is nowhere to be seen.
The coward. I've word he's holed up at Harlig Lynn, with an entire army to protect him.
If we succeed, Fred, then Victor will be the undisputed heir. What will you do then?
Once I have defeated Staris, I will tell the truth to my people. Then I will settle things with Victor.
Your actions will lead to a civil war. Surely you don't think I can go along with that?
We have a problem.
What is it, Izzy?
We've received word that Lord Kimball has been ambushed.
What?
So someone had the same idea as us.
But that's not all. They say Prince Victor has fallen.
The battlefield eats the weak. It seems he has paid the price for being a show general.
And what's more, the raiding force's commander was Walter Quinn.
What? Do you believe this, Rias?
I certainly do. We all know what Walter Quinn is capable of.
Lord Kimball was injured, but managed to escape.
We must make for his camp without delay.
Immediately after defeating the Archbishop, the Blue Foxes receive a shocking piece of news. While leading his army to an anticipated victory, Prince Victor is ambushed and slain by Walter Quinn, who, after leaving the Blue Foxes, is now leading a strike force that answers to Archbishop Joshua. Taking a leaf from her former unit's book, they had ambushed from the rear. The Blue Foxes make for Turnberry Meadows to join Lord Kimball. But by the time they arrive, Walter Quinn and her allies are already long gone.
Damn.
Fred says, curse Walter Quinn. I never thought she would sink this
What a
low.
nuisance.
Icarian says, we cannot allow her to run rampant. She has done enough damage already.
Sorry.
Icarian says,
Eradicate
Rias. Andreas says, I'll bring her down
What?
myself. Icarian says,
Good.
what? Andreas says, and don't you dare get in my way. Frederick says, but
All right.
Rias. Icarian says, very well, if that is your wish. Cleanse Lemire.
Starris's remaining devotees will begin to rally quickly, and with force as soon as they receive word of Victor's death.
They need only the support of the majority of the council, and their man will be king. We have no time to lose.
We have word that Leomir, between Harleg Lynn and the capital, has been sacked. It seems likely that this was done by Walter Quinn, in an attempt to slow us down.
We must act now, else she may become unstoppable. She may even have killed Starris already.
I dread to think.
Let's go!
This is Leomir. I doubt we will find any survivors here.
Let's deal with the undead first. We can worry about survivors later.
Yes, that looks to be the right position.
What teach you a lesson? How was that?
Soldiers ready! Fire! Did it!
Next target.
What teach you a lesson? How was that?
I'm off at once.
Take this! I took him down! Enemy down! En route!
Next target.
I'm off at once.
On my way. Got it.
What teach you a lesson? How was that?
Soldiers ready! Fire! Did it!
On my way.
Our enemy has been defeated.
Yes.
Easy.
Got it.
This is unsettling, to say the least.
Focus. The enemy approaches.
Right.
Over there. Understood.
Moving into position. En route.
Got it. On my way.
Over there.
Not bad.
Understood.
What teach you a lesson? How was that?
Soldiers ready! Fire!
Take this! Enemy down! You see that?
Got it.
That's it!
I'll take you down. Next target.
I took him down!
On my way.
Target eliminated.
Moving into position.
Over there. Understood.
Everyone, hold the line! Quickly now!
Keep focused.
Got it. On my way.
Moving into position.
I'll teach you a lesson. How was that?
Go.
Soldiers ready. Fire!
Take this! Enemy, I took him down! Enemy down! You see that?
On my way.
I took him down!
Over there. Understood.
On my way.
En route!
Over there. Understood.
I'm off at once.
I'll teach you a lesson. How was that?
Be gone with you. Be gone with you. Be gone with you.
Yes.
Enemy
Looks to
down!
be the right
You see
position.
that?
I'm off at once.
On my way.
Moving into position.
This will serve. Yes, that looks to be the right... I'm off at once.
En route!
Over there. Understood.
Everyone, hold the line! With me now! I did it!
On my way. It's here. I'm at a loss.
Push forward.
Yes, that looks to be the right position.
I'll teach you a lesson. How was that?
Soldiers ready. Fire!
Take this!
Our
I took
enemy
him,
has
I
been
took him
defeated.
down! Reinforcements have come.
Damn.
Moving into position.
I'll show you. I'll teach you a lesson. How was that?
On my way.
Take this! Enemy, I took him down!
Over there.
Target.
Understood.
Go.
Enemy down! You see that?
Wait! Did it just...
No way.
It seems there is yet more to learn, even at my age.
Those undead. Were they the townspeople? The thought of the innocent being tormented, even in death, sickens me.
The undead have been dealt with. The path to Harleglin is clear.
This is it then. It is time to put a stop to Walter Quinn once and for all.
Indeed. Defeating her is our priority now. Let's get it done.
The undead of Liamir proved to be the corpses of the townsfolk, raised by necromancy. Enraged at this scene of utter depravity, the Blue Foxes march on Harleglin. Despite further encounters with the relentless undead, raised from hamlets along the way, The Blue Foxes arrive at their destination, not a moment too soon.
Our mission is simple. Storm the church's headquarters and eliminate Walter Quinn and Staris.
Harleglin is built like a fortress, but its layout is rather simple. A direct approach will serve you best, provided you can deal with any undead you'll encounter.
Riaz, are you all right?
Believe me, your reluctance is understandable. What are you talking about? I'm not the least bit reluctant.
Good. Then we can be off. Let's go.
For such a magnificent church to lie in ruin is one thing. But for it to be infested with undead, this place is like hell on earth. Like something from an ancient myth.
Walter Quinn probably feels at home here.
Indeed. She is doubtless laughing at us as we speak. Let us press on.
Oh no!
It can't be. Nothing personal. Moving into position.
I'll teach you a lesson! How was that?
Soldiers ready! Fire!
Our enemy has been defeated. Over there.
I took them down!
Understood. On my way.
En route.
I'll teach you a lesson! How was that?
Soldiers ready! Fire!
Easy. I'm off at once.
Next time.
Moving into position.
Target eliminated.
En route.
I'll teach you a lesson! How was that?
Yes, that looks to be the right position.
Soldiers ready! Fire!
Take this! I took him down! Move enemy down! You see that? En route!
Oh, I get it. Damn, I'm down. Not bad.
Moving into position.
On my way.
I'm off at once.
Take this!
Thought I was just a
Moving
grave.
into position.
I'll take you down.
Not bad. Easy.
On my way.
Over there. Understood.
Got it.
Everyone, hold the line! With me now!
Yes, that looks to be the right position.
I'll take you down. Target eliminated.
I'll teach you a lesson. How was that?
On my way. Could be useful.
Moving into position.
Watch this. That should do it.
On my way.
I'll teach you a lesson. How was that?
En route.
Our enemy has been defeated. Over there. Understood.
Target eliminated.
Moving into position.
On my way.
I'm off at once. Yes, that looks to be the right position.
I'll teach you a lesson. How was that?
I'll take you down. Target eliminated.
Soldiers ready. Fire!
Take this! I took him down!
I'm off at once.
On my way.
Moving into position. En route.
I'll teach you a lesson. How was that?
Moving into position.
Soldiers ready. Fire!
Our enemy has been defeated.
Take this! Enemy down! You see that? En route.
Target eliminated.
I'm off at once.
I've honed my skills.
We fought hard to get this far, but it seems we're nearly there.
Yes. Now we must head into the sunken hall of Newth, the very heart of Harleglin.
Our final meeting with Walter Quinn awaits.
Right. Let's go.
Damn!
Estald says, what a nightmare. Surely that tragedy couldn't have been Walter Quinn's doing. Acilier says, I cannot believe it myself, and yet... Are you gonna stop her, Rias?
Aye.
I am. By hook or by crook, I'll
Just
finish this.
What were you thinking?
Acilier says, you mean to, but Rias, there must be
So-
another. Estald says, easy, Izzy. A new mission has been unlocked.
Walter Quinn is waiting for us. Let's finish this.
Aye.
Rias. Are we really...
It's what we came here to do.
She has become too great a menace. If we can't subdue her, only one option will remain.
Right.
To reach Walter Quinn, we'll have to break through 2 gates. However, she'll doubtless have some surprises in store.
I know. And I don't think they'll be pleasant ones.
On my way.
I'll teach you a lesson! How was that?
Over there. Understood.
Soldiers ready! Fire!
Take this!
I did it!
On my way.
On my way.
Capture successful.
Over there. Understood.
This will serve.
Moving into position.
On my way.
I'll take you down.
I did it!
Go.
I'm off at once.
Over there. Understood.
I'll take you down.
Moving into position.
Is that all you have? Next target.
On my way.
Everyone hold the line. With me now.
On my way.
Capture complete.
First things first.
An ambush. Of course. There's more to this than meets the eye. Stay vigilant.
I'm off at once.
Got it.
I'll teach you a lesson! How was that?
Soldiers ready! Fire! I did it!
Take this!
Yes.
That's it.
That looks to be the right position.
I'll take you down. Target eliminated.
I'll teach you a lesson! How was that? I'm off at once.
Next target. Target eliminated. On my way.
Our enemy has
Tight
been
spot
defeated.
here. Everyone hold the line. With me now.
I'll teach you a lesson! How was that?
I'll take you down. Next target.
Watch this. That should do it. I did it.
I'm off at once.
Moving into position. En route.
Capture complete.
Moving into position.
Over there. Understood. On my way.
This will serve as a staging point.
At last. The path ahead is clear.
You took your time. I was getting tired of waiting for you.
Walter Quinn!
Rias, do you remember when you asked me to join your unit? You knew what I was from the very beginning. And yet you still asked. As for me, I knew right away that life with you would be more interesting than life without you.
Nonsense.
It's not too late, you know. You could still help me bring an end to this dull world.
You're being childish. Even if you destroy this world, nothing will change.
What do you want to change? Please, enlighten me.
Moving into position.
Yes, that looks to be the right position.
I'll teach you a lesson. How was that?
Soldiers ready! Fire!
Take this! Enemy down! See that? I took him down! Moving into position.
On my way.
I'm off at once.
En route.
Yes, that looks to be the right position.
Moving into position.
I'll teach you a lesson. How was that?
Soldiers ready! Fire!
Take this! Enemy down! You see that?
I'll take you down. Next target. Target. Go.
En route.
Over there. Understood.
Moving into position.
Yes, that looks to be the right position. I'm off at once.
I'll show you.
It is time.
How was that?
This
Thought I was
will do.
just a greybeard.
We must retreat.
Scion of ruin and slaughter, stray of hell, give me your body, serve me well! Well, Rias, how about you all play for a bit?
Walter Quinn, wait!
En route.
I'll show you. I'll show you.
I'll take you down.
Take this! Enemy down! You see that?
Soldiers ready! Fire!
I'll take you down.
Moving into position.
I'll take you down.
I'm off at once.
Got it.
It is time.
How was that?
I'll take you down. Next target.
On my way.
It seems there is yet more to learn, even at my age.
I'll go after Walter Quinn.
Got it. We'll take care of the stragglers.
I wish I could see the look on your face. Don't worry. You'll see me again before long. I promise you.
Realm of Reformation. Over the 200-year reign of the Shatham dynasty, the crown has passed 10 times from father to son, with the rightful heir within the royal bloodline always indicated by the Mark of the Blessed. The Mark is a signifier of magical ability and is believed to denote persons of unique power. With the rightful heir, Prince Ivangar, slain on the battlefield, his two unmarked siblings vie desperately for the throne. Civil war results, rendering the once mighty Alatain divided and weak. After bringing down Walterquin, the Blue Foxes discover the remains of the third-born prince, Starris Shatham. They bury his body, clean up the carnage at Haleg Lynn, and prepare to return to Central Field. With the princes dead and the future of the kingdom in doubt, Frederick makes a startling announcement, one that will change the nation. He is Levantia Shatham, the fourth-born prince. News that a beloved blue fox was in fact a royal greatly excited the people of Alatain, and many started to look forward to the start of his new reign. But while the common people rejoiced, a schism formed amongst the members of the Lord's Council. However, even those who doubted the veracity of Frederick's claim struggled to argue against a successor bearing the mark. To settle the matter, Andrea seeks the aid of Hezelia Shatham, Levantia's younger sister.
Then what?
Andrea says, did you get the info on the princess I requested?
Why, yes.
I did. The princess is currently confined inside Beazle Tower in Westfield. A captive princess, is it? Certainly sounds like a plot that Victor would concoct.
Of course.
Yes, I'm near certain that this was perpetrated by Lord Kimball on the orders of Prince Victor. Indeed. Now, is there anyone on lookout? Yes, the tower is being guarded by surviving nobles from Victor's faction.
I suppose so.
They must have realized the princess gaining freedom would spell the end for them. In any case, a few noblemen won't pose an issue. I will inform Fred. You report to Lorraine.
Really?
Understood. Are you sure this'll work, though?
Indeed.
If a man claiming to be your brother came to your aid after you had spent years in isolation, would you really throw away a chance at freedom just because he may be lying?
Understood.
I suppose not. Sound reasoning as ever, Andreas. Alrighty, this looks like a good place to stop. I need to do some heavy editing. Anyhow, thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.